What else you got?
I have nothing.
I can't even think of what happened in the news.
I know what happened in the news, but I don't want to talk about it.
I really can't remember. I mean, there's Trump. There's a lack of impeachment or a lack of removal.
There's people are starting to get fired left, right, and center. People who didn't even do shit.
That's recently. That's within yesterday.
Yeah.
People in the White House or no, people outside of the White House in other places are being...
No, Alexander Vindman worked in the White House, and his brother worked in the White House. His brother
I thought the brother was not in the White House.
No, he had nothing to do with anything. The brother had nothing to do with anything, and they were both escorted off the grounds yesterday.
So,
and then...
I know what was in the news.
What?
They're saying that pangolins may have caused the coronavirus.
No.
Yes.
I just read an article saying that, and with a video of the woman eating a bat, saying that the scientists were 96% sure that the virus came from the bats.
The pangolin thing
But
is
then,
new.
yeah, that was just on the Yahoo News.
Yeah, that's
said
new.
That
The pangolin.
it was bats, pangolins, humans.
Yep.
Because the Chinese take the pangolins and use their scales for Chinese medicine.
They sure do.
So
It's everywhere.
Poor little pangolin.
Yeah,
I
the
called it this
dinosaur-
morning, pangolin revenge.
Yeah.
That's what they get. With the first American died of the coronavirus yesterday. It was a 60-year-old expat in Wuhan. So
I mean,
Wuhan was
there
not great.
Wuhan really wasn't great.
No. There was the thing about pangolins, there's a thing that you saw about bats, and Frank heard a thing where somebody ate a bamboo rat.
But
Don't
people
look at
eat
me.
rats all the
There's
time.
nothing else anywhere that has mentioned rats.
I got
so.
nothing. I got nothing on the bamboo rat.
Well, what drives me crazy is,
Uh-oh.
okay, so we lived in China for 5 years. We lived in Wuhan for 8 months. We have some experience in the country with the culture. We understand the government and how it works and how the people function a little bit better than those who have never been in the country. So this week, you posted an article about the doctor who rang the alarm about the coronavirus dying.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our mutual friends shared the article, but her comment was that the Chinese government probably killed him.
Mm-hmm.
And so then all these comments underneath were, yes, they probably killed him, blah, blah, blah.
There would be no reason to kill him.
And I was like,
Didn't he
wow,
have
these
the virus?
comments.
No, yeah.
He had the virus.
So why would you kill someone if they're going to die of a virus?
So, well, you don't necessarily all die of the virus. They've only got, almost 400 deaths now, and they've got 6,000 or 7,000 cases worldwide. But I said, wow, these comments are really telling. Like, holy shit. And she said, you don't agree? And I'm like, absolutely not. If the Chinese government wanted to punish this man, they would not kill him. They would arrest him. They would imprison him. They would make him an example to the entire nation.
They hurt his family.
They would hurt his family. They would charge his family for him being imprisoned. They would embarrass everybody who knew him, the place he worked, his friends, his wife, whatever.
Make sure if he survived, he wouldn't work again.
Right. They would do those things. They wouldn't kill him. Killing him is easy. The rest of the stuff.
There's no shame.
There's no shame in him dying.
Dishonor.
And then there's no example either. And that's the key, is if the Chinese government wanted to make an example of him, they certainly wouldn't have killed him. So it just bothers me that Americans, yes, the Chinese government is shady as fuck. There's no denying it. But stop thinking that they just kill people, because they don't. They make it worse than death. Death is the easy route.
Okay.
Before you make comments, you should probably know a little something. But you don't, and you go and you spread all this bullshit. Like someone said, oh, the reason the coronavirus started was because they were eating wolves. People, there are no wolves in mainland China.
That's not a thing.
They would have to get them from Inner Mongolia, Tibet, which nobody goes to without permission, and Russia. Those are the only places in the area that have wolves. we lived there for 5 years in total, and the only wild animals I ever remember seeing were some lizards on occasion and birds. Snails. I don't ever, and rats. And just a tremendous amount of rats. I never saw a bunny. I never saw a snake. I never saw any of that stuff. In China.
Okay. Of course, China has lots of animals.
Sure they do.
I don't know.
But where the people live, there aren't a whole lot of wild animals.
Yeah, well, they've also
Because they kill
destroyed
everything.
all the environment around where the people, when people move in.
God forbid the kids see a lizard
It
or
all
a
becomes
bug,
concrete.
and the first thing they want to do is stomp it into a splat on the pavement.
What else you got? Off the soapbox, relax, breathe, woosah. I'm telling you, I got nothing. I got nothing. Nothing. But I've been checking out That Good Place though.
Yeah, you're
The
into
Good
that.
Place is very fun.
Yeah,
I finished the first season.
like episode 3.
Yeah, finish the first season and then make a decision on that show.
Is that funny?
It's yeah. I love that the black dude is the guy that's doing morals and ethics. I think that's hilarious.
And then the white woman is like, fuck it, I'll do whatever I want.
Well, you gotta watch it. You can't make it. Yeah, didn't you just say you should know something about it before you make it?
I've only seen the first episode.
That's what I'm saying. You should watch it. What else did I do? Freaking fail on me thing. And
Laughed a lot at that.
what else? What else did I do? Oh, play a little video games this week. Usually I don't get to play any video games. I tend not to, for some reason, it becomes difficult for me to play video games. Hence why our tagline is "We play games sometimes." But yeah, I got a little video gamey this week. A little gamey. What else you got?
That's it. I don't have much this week.
Apparently,
I mean, it was a short week at work.
we're not going live because we can't get wide enough. We can't get the iPhone far enough away to get a wide enough shot to get the three of us in the shot for the Facebooks again. So what we'll probably do is do this shot and then just upload a video.
You can do that.
I mean, and just make it a little short stuff. I mean, I don't see another way to do it, because unless there's another way to go live and not use the iPhone app to do it.
I don't know.
Because like Camp 2's wide enough now. It gets all three of us.
Yeah, but it's the wrong direction.
Exactly. You turn it this direction and all of a sudden then your live shot is all jacked up.
Right.
So somehow we gotta find a way to, and then if we're gonna do anything on the, what is that thing called? The IGTV thing? Then we're still gonna need a 1:1 aspect ratio. So. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do today?
I have a lot of work to do on my computer, but I also want to read a book.
So in other words, you're not gonna do any of that. So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the
Because
stuff.
the last time you said that, you were like, I got this to do and this to do. You
No,
like
I
sat down
have to
and
do the
did
stuff on my
nothing.
computer first before I do anything else. It has to be done
Okay.
because I need to upload photos from our read aloud day yesterday. We had so much fun. Yesterday was International Read Aloud Day, and so our school celebrated it. And I had 4 parents come in and read books in English and Spanish. And then at the end of the day, one of the other American teachers, she came in with her class and read a book that one of my students and his daddy wrote on a notebook paper. So the student drew a picture, and then daddy drew a picture, and then daddy wrote down the child's words. And so the parents came in to hear the book being read, and the kids were all excited about it. And So we did that yesterday, and I have to upload the photos so I can put them on the website. And my kids had driver's training this week, which was really super fun, because they have like a race, like a track type thing with working stoplights and road signs and directions on the road and tricycles. And the kids go and learn how to follow the rules of the road, and if they don't, they get pulled over into a section, they get written a ticket, the guy will then give them some money. It's real pesos, but it's like laminated. They give him the money, and the kid has to then go all the way to the other side, which is a good distance, pay the ticket, come back, and then they can get their bike out of impound, and off they go. So it was fun to watch them learning and having fun, but then also actually having consequences for not following the directions.
Consequences.
So
teach them young.
And honestly, that tricycle track was one of the things that I thought was super cool when I was interviewing and like looking at the school website. So it was really fun to see the kids outside playing and doing that type of thing, because they're all about getting them outside. We go outside quite often during the school day to do work, like if we're doing letter recognition or patterns or numbers, or I'll take them outside and we'll do things on the soccer field, or we'll use sidewalk chalk on the sidewalks so they can trace the letters or numbers or whatever it is they're doing.
Okay.
There's no need to keep them in the classroom all the time.
What you doing today? You're watching Hobbs and Shaw.
I'm watching Hobbs and Shaw.
Finishing your inking?
You're going to definitely play some video gamage so that you'll have something to talk about probably next week on the game chat, because there's not going to be a game chat this week because he ain't do nothing this week. No, we're not. No, last time you did that, you talked for like 30 seconds and then we turned off the camera. No, we're holding it until next week. I don't want to hear you, man. Now you think you have something.
I don't have anything because he didn't play anything this week, so I can't talk about anything.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
I mean, you did have the Pokemon on the Switch.
Oh, she said the word. Look, whenever you guys say that word, I don't hear sound anymore. So basically, you have to not use this very awful language.
I could call it by its original name.
You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to hear it because, it doesn't exist.
I don't understand the whole...
Pocket Monster.
I don't understand the whole draw to that game. I've never understood the draw to the Pokemon anything ever. Like,
card games are card games.
But I never understood the...
It wasn't a card game first.
I didn't understand it.
It's a video game. It was on the Game Boy.
That was its first incarnation? Game Boy?
It was a Game Boy game first.
I don't get it.
It's fun.
It's fun?
Yeah.
You said that about Minecraft.
How many Pokemon cards do you have?
That's it?
Yeah.
But only in 2 languages or 3 languages?
Why is that important?
Well, because...
I only have like 2 or 3 Spanish ones.
And you don't have any Chinese ones?
No.
I thought you had...
Don't look at me, man. I do not condone this kind of behavior.
Frank had Chinese cards and then his mom sold them.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of like what happens
He wasn't
to
happy
people's
about
Legos.
that. Yeah. He wasn't too happy about that. Oh yeah, I saw a Lego break in several different spots this morning. The side came off and the studs came off, and then it was hollow on the inside. I had never seen that before.
The cats took down the guitar.
I heard.
Yeah.
Aaron's been doing a lot of research on guitars because he wants one for his 18th
You know what?
birthday.
He keeps wanting one, but then when he gets one in his hands, there is no learning.
Yeah, but the ones he's had have been... Well, the one he had was left-handed. The other one was right-handed.
They don't have to know. He can get a traditional one and have to learn how to play it. Everybody else has to learn how to play it. He could do that.
The left-handed ones are so freaking expensive.
Yeah. He doesn't have to get that.
Yes, he does. That's what he wants.
No, he doesn't have to.
You really don't.
He could
Just
get
because you want something doesn't mean that you can. get
But you could get a standard guitar and learn to play it.
But weren't you telling me that it's easier to learn an electric guitar than an acoustic guitar? But why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Apparently it's
Why
like...
would it be easier?
I don't know why it's easier either. I was gonna look that up, but apparently it's like... Somebody said that it was like taking your driver's test in a bus. I don't know why. I don't know what makes it more difficult. I don't know.
I can't see that.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Because you can get a steel string acoustic guitar. So I don't know if it's the strings or... I have no idea.
I'm not buying that. And no matter what, you're gonna want to learn both, so it doesn't really matter. And once you know one, it's not like the other one is difficult.
Right.
Yeah. Just learn to play. But you want to play trumpet?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I kind of remember him saying he wanted to play trumpet before.
At some point.
Yeah, so
I don't remember that.
I do.
After watching jazz and learning from Miles Davis, I wanted to play trumpet.
See, told you.
I didn't know
And
that.
then you guys got us recorders.
Right, because then you can learn breath control and fingerings, and you start to learn some basic music stuff. Because that's what everybody kind of does in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. They play
Second,
that,
third, fourth.
and then they see what their aptitude is and what they like about it. And then
By
they can
6th
move,
grade,
they
you're
can move
starting in
on.
the band.
Yeah, you can move on into something else.
Yes, you are right. I didn't want to.
See.
I didn't know that.
All right, that's it.
And
Oh
then
God.
in Thailand there was a music store, and I saw a trumpet, and I was like, I want to do that, and I didn't do that.
All right.
Plus, that would suck to try to do up here. To try to play trumpet all the way up here. Can hardly
up here?
Yeah, can hardly breathe just going up the stairs.
Now you'd be fine. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, people. If you wait.
Oh, come on now. Jesus,
Would you do
that? Would you do that? Give me the thing. There you go.
If you want to follow the Traveling Fars, you can follow us on the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, and the Google Podcast at the Traveling Fars. If you like the Instagram or the Twitters, Traveling Fars, email travelingfars@gmail.com, and the blog space, the travelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry.
Can you do that like weird flick snap thing?
That thing?
Yeah.
My LB can do it. He can do it loud.
I can't do
Really?
it.
Aren't you just
Alex
like
can do it really well.
slapping your fingers
just-
together?
I used to be able to do it a little bit better. Now it just hurts my arm.
Yeah. I can't do that. 'Cause
With the
it
arthritis.
hurts my wrist.
The arthritis always gets in the way of the... If I wear more beads, I can get a good sound, a rattly sound.
Yeah.
But it's really not the sound of beads, it's the sound of all my joints rattling together.
It's the metal bracelet
Yeah.
slapping against the beads.
That's what I'm going to tell people. We out of here. Say goodbye to people.
Bye, people.
I neglected Kim.
Peace!
I did.
You did.
I did not.
You guys neglected Cam too.
Watch the footage, sir.
You guys don't even... You never look at Cam. Poor sad Cam too.
That's simply not true. I did today several times.